What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my first gameplay commentary on my channel. I know I've been going on about it for a while that I want to get lots of gameplay footage here in the long run because, you know, I'm a big gamer, but I don't have a capture card. Luckily, when I asked some friends if they could, who do have capture cards, if they record it, my good mate James, you know, he offered to do it. He's actually a pretty sick sniper, so you're going to have to go check out his channel. And yeah, big shout out to James, man, I really appreciate it. So yeah, getting into the gameplay. The DLC, as of recording this video, just dropped on Black Ops 2 yesterday. And yeah, I decided I wanted to try out the Peacekeeper. And so I had a couple bad games, you know, didn't really click with the gun. But then I started getting grips with it, and I got this on my, I think, my third game with it. And yeah, like it says in the title, it's flawless, where I go nuclear with the Peacekeeper. It's got no attachments on it, and yeah, it's a... I don't want to ruin the score at the end, so you'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's a pretty good game, like in the context of my standards. So, yep, like I said, gun's got no attachment. Yeah, let me talk a bit about my class and my setup and stuff. The gun has no attachments on it, because I feel if I put a silencer on it, man, I just get owned. Like, my face literally gets raped, and I'm not a big fan of facial rape, so staying away from the silencer, thank you. Now I'm actually experimenting more with putting things like the laser sight and fast mags. I think at the moment I've got quick draw and grip, which is working out pretty well. But yeah, in this gameplay, no attachments. My perks are... First tier, I run Flak Jacket and Hardline. I used to run Ghost instead of Hardline, but UAV spam is less of a problem these days. And it's, you know, if a UAV comes up, I just try to deal with it. You know, get my sweatpants on, go for a jog, and just try and avoid the UAV or whatever. But yeah, in this, I'm also running on the second tier, Scavenger and Toughness. Usually I just run Scavenger, but because I had no attachments to my gun, I had two extra slots. And so I put on Toughness. I think it helped me in a couple gunfights, but in general I don't really use it. But I do see the reason to, but again, it's just not for me. And then third tier, I have Dex. I just like to mantle things and climb up them, you know, like a little monkey running around. I just find it suits my playstyle. I do miss having tac mask because when I get shock charged, I get ragey and it annoys me. And when people spam flashes and stuns, the stun lock in this game is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why they haven't nerfed it yet, and then what's worse is that they nerf Flak Jacket, so explosives do so much damage. Like, I remember at the start of the game, at least I remember on release, Flak Jacket would defend against hunter killers and loads of other stuff, but now you just get owned. And yeah, anyway, moving on, I use a smoke grenade and a C4. I have that on every single class I roll, which I use for like competitive competitive pub matches. Basically any pub match I play, I use smoke grenades and C4. I like smoke grenades because I'm an objective player. I always use them to jump on points, and I also use them as, like, you know, kind of like mobile cover. So if there's like a choke point that I'm running past, I like to chuck the smoke on it and feel safer as I run past it. C4, yeah, for the obvious reasons you're going to see shortly, actually, I think. Yeah, I'm going to get a VSAT here, and then yeah, so two guys run around, I'm like, hey, lunchbox, eat your lunch, kids, and yeah, just that sort of thing. In this game, I'm just running with one teammate, good Xbox Live buddy of mine, Southwest Hustler. He helped out, you know, when I had the VSATs up, he made sure that the spawns weren't going too crazy, and he got a good score as well. So, with regards to kill streaks, I think my favourite is what I'm running in this, is the UAV Stealth Chopper VSAT. I find as a loop, it runs off like so well. You get the UAV, if you've got capped like a point or two, and then you jump on, you kill a couple people as well, you're pretty much guaranteed your Stealth Chopper from the assist of the UAV. And obviously VSAT is right after Stealth Chopper, and so then you kind of have at least two kind of assist mechanisms from the kill streak system running at once, and that'll definitely get your UAV, and then you get three assists running at the same time. And if you then factor in your kills and jumping on points, yeah, the loop I think is pretty easy. So those are pretty much my favourites. getting into the Peacekeeper, the details of it, I think it's pretty good. It's well balanced, unlike many. I think. Yeah, just to keep in mind, right now, I think at the end of this first round, I have under 20 kills, and I think I've just reached the 10 kill gun streak. So yeah, second round I go beast mode, so watch out for that. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, Peacekeeper, I think it's pretty balanced. Unlike many, I think many of the guns in Black Ops 2 are quite balanced. Obviously, submachine guns are quite dominant, but that's because they're easiest to use, not necessarily because they're the most powerful. I mean, I get killed by snipers, I get killed by assault rifles, shotguns. I hate it when I get killed by people with shotguns, man. That just makes me rage. Yeah, I rage quite a bit. But in general, like I said, all the guns I think are pretty balanced, and I think the same goes with the Peacekeeper. The way I just look at that, I almost kill myself. What a flipping noob, man. Anyway, yeah, the Peacekeeper, the way I describe it, it's kind of like a mix of the M27 and the Scar, so it's got kind of a medium rate of fire, but it has like reasonable damage, like the Scar, and the hip fire spread isn't great. But then obviously if you scale this down to SMG, I just went ruthless there, but yeah, if you scale that down to SMG size, it's like a decent, like it's got good maneuverability, and the spread, like the hip fire spread, is actually alright. But in general it works best aiming down sights, and yeah, I think it's a well balanced gun. Hopefully there are some points in this video where you can see I get some decent like mid-range kills, because it does actually function kind of like an assault rifle. So as you can see here, I chuck the smoke down on the point, and like I said, I like to do that, you know, get my smoke on, yeah. But yeah, that about sums up the Peacekeeper. So I guess I could talk a bit about the gameplay. If I do this more in the future, I'll probably just, there's Relentless. This is my first nuclear, by the way, so I got a bit gassed when it happened. If you could hear my reaction, that would have been quite funny. But anyway, that was a bit loserish, but I'll carry on talking anyway. Yeah, if I do more of these in the future, I was thinking I might just talk about random topics and stuff over the gameplay, unless it's a particularly like special gameplay. And yeah, so I guess in this one, what I want to do is just carry on talking about the gameplay. Like I said, as a player, I'm quite an objective player. I'm quite competitive. Like, I always try to win. I wasn't so much like that in the old Call of Duties. Like, Modern Warfare 2, I had like a 3.7 KD, but my win-loss was probably terrible. Black Ops, I had like a 2.7, and then Modern Warfare 3 was roughly the same as the Black Ops KD, and then I came to this one, I just decided that I wanted to win like all the time, except that happened after my first two Prestiges. Like my first two Prestiges, I was just going for KD, and my KD was a bit higher. Look, that guy wanted it, man. I gave him the weenie. Don't try jump shot me, kid. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, and then after my first two Prestiges, my win-loss was terrible. It was like 0.4 or something, really, really crap. And my KD was pretty respectable. It was like 2.5. But then suddenly, me and my friends were like, man, let's try and win some games. I'm going to get the nuclear here with a cheeky double C4. Gameplay's almost over, actually. But yeah, anyway, so I better hurry up. So I started trying to win in this, and now my KD is about 2.2, and my win-loss is almost at 2. And yeah, I just have fun trying to win. I don't know what else I should talk about, because I'm going to run out of time. There's about 40 seconds left. And so, yeah, like I said, I had a bit of a ham second round, and I don't know if you've been keeping track of the kills, because I've been talking over them. Look at this, I shoot that guy and then I pussy out because I don't want to die. But then this guy, I'm like, yo, motherfucker. And yeah, so that about ends the gameplay. I get a cheeky double C4 there, you know, just to end off the game. That's my last kill. And yeah, I just want to get my last kill streaks in. I don't know why, but I smoke at there as well. And yeah, that is the end of the gameplay. The score was 60-0. Yeah, it was a fun game. Peacekeeper, good weapon. Going to be more gameplays like this in the future, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeah, I'd love to get some more gameplays out. Again, thanks very much, James, appreciate it. Guys, go check out his channel, please comment, I'm very active like that, and yeah, I'll get back to you and hopefully see some more gameplay in the future. Peace.